Good evening, John. This idea of yours, now it's getting nearer to summer for some nice evening walks. Now it's a bit lighter. Cracking idea.
See a lovely sunset. Right.
If you're not understanding the sarcasm, it's very, very, very cold. I think the wind chill, I've just been reading, is -1, it said.
Oh gosh.
On the app up here. I think it's about 6-7 degrees. Probably not even that, to be honest. But welcome. Sorry, explain where we are. We're out to do another reservoir walk, aren't we? So
Ramsley Reservoir.
Ramsley Reservoir, which is where we are now. We'll take you around.
So for now, the reservoir's in there, that area there. This is obviously the embankment wall, which was breached. We can go up there a bit later and try and find the remains of a boathouse. I've never been successful in finding that because it's too boggy. But basically there's an outflow to go and investigate, and we'll probably go round the other side of the reservoir and look at some of the banking of the walls and check that out. But it's going to be a little explore, but should be a nice little one for us.
Sounds good. Sounds great. And so this is the dam wall now, isn't it?
This is the dam wall.
This is the dam wall.
Obviously now it's overgrown with trees, but that is actually where the reservoir itself would have been in there.
So just down there, we can't really see it. It's not much of a perspective, is it?
So when we get, there's a breach, so we'll be able to go and look at it from there.
Excellent. But we can see the other side of the dam. So it's the dry side of the dam. I don't know what the term for that is.
It's actually a lot wetter than I've seen it before, you know, a lot deeper.
So yeah, this is the breach on the dam wall.
Now you can see what they call this, like armouring, where they kind of build it up with stones inset, and I think that does go along the sides.
We'll try not to keep making comparisons with the Barbrook Reservoir that we looked at last year, but we'll just be saying it's just a similar kind of thing. It's just a lot more compact, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not as big. So climbing back up onto the other side of the dam wall. We can see a lot of the old features, can't we, John, on the
Absolutely.
on the old maps. Just bringing you down here very carefully because it's a bit wet. Just look, you can see that. What's that? An outlet?
Yeah, it's one of the outlets.
And
it's like an overflow, basically, I think.
And this is right on the side of the dam wall now. So if I swing you around, that's where we are, just underneath the dam, right on the edge here. So if we bring you back up here, just clamber up this hillside. See the lovely. We can see the stonework in this old outlet channel, and going down here. Again, I'll refer to the old maps like I normally do when we come out doing these things. A pump house. Was it a pump house?
I think so.
I think it was a pump house, wasn't it? My memory's serving me correctly. We've put the map away now into safety, but...
Right, valve house.
Valve house.
But it wasn't here. It was actually on a different outlet channel over there.
In the middle one, of course.
And I think it's trashed because that's where the breach was.
Breaches.
Yeah, so not this one.
Still good to see this.
Yeah, it's really looking good actually at the moment.
Nice big...
Not too much undergrowth.
So still following this channel, aren't we?
Yeah, it's down to the road.
So this hasn't actually been closed for that long, has it, John, this?
No,
is
decommissioned in 2003, so actually only 21 years.
That's nothing, is it, that?
But
it's nothing.
It's amazing because it's just like it's been sat here for 100 years.
Yeah.
You know, nature's really taken back over, and as I was saying, it is a wildlife sort of sanctuary now.
I'll flash the map up on the screen, but we're just comparing here. We can see on the map this other outlet here that's joining the outlet we've just walked down, and this other outlet's coming from breach there in the middle, the big gap in the middle of the dam, and it's just up there where the valve house is noted as being. Can't see any remains of that from here, John.
I think it's unlikely there'll be anything left.
Not with the demolition of that bit of the dam right on top of it. Never mind. So we're just having a walk along the edge of the reservoir here. You can't walk in the base of this one, can you, like we did?
No, you can't. It's because it is a wildlife.
Yeah, it's barbed wire fenced off. We're not going to be doing anything like that. Don't worry. Weather's closing in a bit more now, isn't it, John?
It's not good.
I'm just coming round just to have a look at this little bridge. It's just right at the far end of the reservoir, the top corner, isn't it?
It is. Now that actually isn't the bridge that I found before, I think.
There's another one.
There's another one.
So what's that coming in then? Is that a brook coming in from somewhere?
I think that is the brook that fed it, yes. But then it obviously had an additional feed, which was a man-made feed from the little Barbrook Reservoir, which has then probably been fed from big Barbrook Reservoir, which we know well.
Is that over in the far corner, isn't it?
That's the far corner, yeah. So we are literally over there just now.
Yeah.
We've just seen, and then obviously you've got the main dam wall with the breach.
Which is just there, yeah. It's a bit hard to see for the trees in it from this direction.
So this is near the site of the boathouse.
Oh, okay.
Now, I doubt there's much left. It may be that it was near there.
Oh yes, bridge is a bit more substantial, isn't it? It's just a little bit hidden. Let's have a look down here. Not the easiest to get to. There you go, you can see it, the arch. It's a little bit clogged up, that, isn't it? It doesn't look...
It's not well kept, is it?
It's not the cleanest, that's quite grim.
Mm.
Not dressed appropriately to be wading through streams.
Oh gosh, right. Yeah. So yeah, we're not going across there, I'm afraid.
Just treading carefully. It's very boggy, very slippy, but look at the shine on that water. That's not... that is literally, there's an oily film on the top of there. No, I don't think it's pollution, is it, John? I think it's just natural. It's coming out of the ground. So this is the other side of that bridge. Obviously, I mean, look at the colour of that, the red. Is it red oxide?
Yeah, when that dries, that'll look really beautiful, actually.
But it is a bog. It really is a bog on here. We will try and just get over to that. It's wet on the top of that bridge, but that over there is just a bog. I'm going to be doing that. Careful now.
Careful. I want that £250 for YouTube. Sorry, from UV Frame. And I was too successful. Right. Wowzers. Holy moly.
We have managed just to find a dry bit of land just to get over. Just have a look at this boathouse.
That's awesome.
That's extraordinary, isn't it?
You can see the shape of it.
It's not a paddle steamer, is it, John?
It's probably more canoe.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this would have had a roof on with it being
I assume
house.
it's like the coverage, yes. They store the boat here. Why you would need a boat, I'm not totally sure, but it says on the map as a boathouse. It's the same shape, this kind of circular shape behind it. So really pleased with that.
Do some more investigation on that. Well, that's brilliant. I'm so glad we've just found that bits. So we didn't know about this. Well, I didn't. John did, but we didn't know exactly what we were looking at. You can see it's like a bit like a lime kiln, isn't it?
It is,
you come across. Unless you'd seen the map, you wouldn't know.
What it was.
Yeah.
But actually, this bit is really good, Paul. Look, just spot this.
Oh wow, the
Step down.
stairs. Let's have a look down the steps. Get a view of this archway. It is. You've cut a lot of trees down around here, John.
Yeah.
Probably being covered at some stage by trees. But
Well, literally, last time all I could see was a bit of stone from the path. You couldn't really make it out. It looked like a bridge when the summer weed coverage and foliage is in place. So I love the best steps. They're the best bit.
yeah, they're great. Completely didn't see those. So you say the keystone still.
Yeah, you can see the keystone just through there. I was only thinking because I didn't want to. We're standing on top of it. It's not.
We are.
It's safe.
It's amazing that we have the trust in the engineering and things this old that.
Well, we didn't think about it, did we?
No, just stride over it without any thought for safety, really. We've retreated to the safety or the comfort of the car because it has. It is a little bit. We're being a bit nesh tonight for a late April evening.
It's freezing cold out there, so we've done an hour. That's enough.
That is enough. Yeah, the weather's setting in now. But we thought we'd wrap up with a few things that a few facts that we might have missed. So, any facts that we need to get in before
I think we need to say it was opened in 1880 and closed 2003. And then, for comparison to the Barbrook Reservoir, it's approximately a quarter of the size. That one was about 300,000 cubic metres. This one's about 76,000 cubic metres of water capacity. And probably finally just to say it was decommissioned because there was what concerns about seepage for the dam wall and risk of flood. So yeah, they tried to shore it up 1985, but yeah.
Didn't work. And obviously you've got Chesterfield down the valley eventually anyway, so you don't want any body of water hurtling towards the towns, do you?
Not at all, no. So yeah.
Super. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Only a small reservoir, but that boathouse, that was fun. I thought that was a really, really nice find. And it's not like we're Christopher Columbus. We're not discovering it for the first time. But when you come across something like that, that's a surprise. It's always nice, isn't it? It's always a nice.
After
nice
so many sleepers, so many
telegraph poles,
plate layers huts, it's just a different thing to see. So awesome.
So cheers. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Thanks to all my channel members, anyone who buys me a coffee, sends me a super thanks. Appreciate it as always. So take care. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.